I think it's okay. I think he'll be okay.
Omni will be okay for sure, especially if they don't try them bottom. Like Rubik Morph do nothing to an Omni Knight.
He's already done it once is a thing. Second time, not too good. You just generally fly it over to the trees, or just keep it at a tower for a little bit.
Battling for the boundary, Rubik in from the creeps, not gonna happen. Partos holding on to that level 2 purification. So Templar Assassin 33-13 versus that mid Marana, who's 27-3, but we're gonna have to take into account too the Templar Assassin is going to the Ancient farming in a bit. Man, Aloha dance. When you really underestimate the amount of damage like I was doing now, I didn't think we'd had much of a problem, but a double damage rune. Another aggressive Observe Ward being planted. Vega ping it out very, very quickly, but are they really going to try and fight this one? It looks to be the case. Arctic Burn going to slow down the Rubik. Morphling going to move in as well. It's a nice little quick start and the purification. Rubik gets evaporated. They'll dust up quickly. Slayer revealed for the moment. Aloha there. He's waiting for the attack time with the cold embrace. Wyvern regenerating quickly. He'll have to waveform away. It's a long waveform.
Yeah, so Tidehunter's actually very, very large.
Oh, nice dust. Slayer revealed for the moment. Here comes the TPing in. Arctic burning Wyvern. And Slayer doesn't really have anywhere to run the punch. Still gives the bonus damage. Mikako who gets the kill. Slip down to the bottom lane. So they're looking for their opening. It's going to be Partos underneath the Observe Ward. There's a TC on the way. Not dead just yet. Partos, he'll end up going down before any kind of reaction can come out. He's waiting for it to come back again. Bottom lane's being nicely pressured out at the moment by the Morphling. Partos doing what he can to defend it, with Rubik moving over with the Stolen Purification. A lot of bonus damage into Partos that can be done. They pick him up and there's that damage. Wait, they're trying to keep tabs on Slayer, who is currently leashing some experience on bottom. At least he has track available. And he's going to put it on to Karkov. Crush going to miss his target with the application. Going to freeze with the Starfall. And the damage is enough. These are the type of kills that Vega really needs to be able to get. Meanwhile, up on top, Aloha dead, on the run, Partos waiting the time. There's your waveform TP, but they have no stuns available. So lane as well, break the rocks. As they coming on the top lane. The first initiation in from the Slanna is going to fail. Aegis Immortal times out on the Templar Assassin, but she does have that Blink Dagger available.
He stole Winter's Curse.
God, trouble for him. The crush is out for the application. Support is nearby, with the Trigger Toss bouncing around. God still needs that movement speed to escape. He's got enough of it. No, he doesn't. With the entire Hurricane Pike.
Both these are almost ready to fight, by the way. The Blink came out on Tide. Signals fight.
Blink 3-man Ravage. Slanna just sat there and watched him. He won't sit there much longer with the curse. Oh, Rubik.
How did he get denied?
Yeah, how the hell did he get denied? Yeah, question mark. Esport ready. God gonna get picked up for the bottom lane. Templar Assassin jump in for the damage with everybody else from Kinguin. So while Ravage is down, they just want to force it. Hey, why not? Another crush. This time it's going to be off the Tidehunter. Corrosive Haze and will be stolen by the Rubik, and then instantly need to again. They're pushing so hard into the base of Vega. Remember that King 3 tower until they want Rubik flying back. Quick Hurricane Pike, Morphling waveforms out, dodging the attacks from Nisha. The secondary ones which flew in a little bit later, however. But they still want that tier 3 tower down. They haven't got it yet. The Crash are going to start to build up, but the Repel taking them off. There's your jump forward. A double crush from Karkov. It does the work, but not enough for yet. Waveform again retreating back. The curse will create space, allowing Kinguin to not only get through the tier 3 tower, they're beating into that melee rack. Where is your defense? Without the Ravage, it doesn't look like it even exists. They keep the pressure up. Armline almost fading like he has it, but he's got nothing at the moment. When they push it deeper, Aloha's losing so much life and so much damage coming at them. Are they really getting ripped apart in their own base? They still at least have melee rank, but now that is gone as well. The pressure maintained by Kinguin. They turn to fight. The Tide Ravage is down for another 17 seconds. He's gone for 38 seconds. And without these heroes, Kinguin, they're now going to back up. They've done the damage 22 minutes in the way. They'll try and counter this attack. Slayer, very visible on the front line. Mitchell, he's already down. Roshan is still alive and on low Vega. They put all the eggs in the basket. Right now we're having scrambled eggs. They stun up even Roshan with the arrow. So by the time they want to bring down the low hard dead, people keep moving forward. Break 4 points save you. Slaughter, however, has time for Kinguin. There's at least a little bit of a rebuttal. But how much do you really have? The TA and the Razor, way too strong. triple kill for Exotic Deer. While Roshan's this low, they can take that with Aegis the Immortal. And so many heroes down, they may just go straight down mid.
Just a very smooth game coming out from Kinguin. I did buy a Solar Crest, so they pretty much did what they could.
God. I don't know if
Radiant's middle tower
what
has
they're
fallen.
attempting to do with God here, because Wyvern's dead. Radiant's
Radiant's
mid lane still being attacked. The buyback is there from the Wyvern. And once again,
Radiant's middle
Kinguin
tower is under attack.
tied this back up in 4 seconds. This will be the difference in the fight. The fact that Kinguin are losing both of their supports, maybe with a Splinter Blast they can almost kill off
Radiant's
God.
middle
The range
barracks are under
attack
attack.
is almost enough for Wyvern, but not just there. They're delaying them and distracting them. Ravage will lock in the mid lane while the pressure is still in Razor will fall down. And maybe they have the defense. Guardian Angel stolen by the Rubik. They'll try and pressure it forward. Rubik basically now forced into the Guardian Angel because of the TA aggression. The attack is coming in. Vega, they got themselves a nice window. They've managed to get a couple of pickoffs in the back line. If they can catch Nisha, it'll be the icing on the cake. But that's a hard ask. Wyvern, however, a lot easier of ask.
That's a lot of track kills. And
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
okay, so did they see this Aeon disc? I don't know. They might just like show the Omni. It's like, hey, ravage me, bro. I don't
Radiant's
care.
top tower
Yeah,
is
he's
under
actually
attack.
just like not
The
caring.
full wraparound. The full, like, it's so far wraparound that they're actually going to miss that timing with Moonlight Shadow. Into the trees, it's the Razor on the back line.
They know.
And here,
Radiant's top tower
and
is
into the
fallen.
instant BKB, and the jump ball didn't get the crush off, however. That big pop from the Morphling, it goes into the slanter, and now the steal of damage. It goes back and forward both ways. She's allowing Morphling
Radiant's
to
top tower
148
is
damage
under
both
attack.
ways. Allowing the Morphling to have a little bit more life. Now he goes for his quick bomb. But Wyvern, very tanky. Ravage will connect on that. Forgetting about the Molotov. Purification down as well with the arrow. 5 seconds on him. He'll break free now. The Morphling has to wait for the way. Doesn't have enough life for Nisha. The sun from the Rubik is creating enough space, but isn't enough space really. Nisha missed this melt attack. It's the ghost that from the Rubik, allowing it to back up a little bit further forward, backwards with that purification. Gets a little bit more life, but it won't be enough. In they jump once more. Morphling looking for the target. The Tidehunter, they both have to force-staff disengage.
That cheese pop by
This is their
Razor.
downside. Nice Tinker Ward up on the hill. Watching the tree movement of Kinguin at least. But then you jump forward.
Radiant's middle tower is
With the
under
bell
attack.
strikes, a lot of space will be created when the tempo attacks get blocked down. Remember, she has the Aegis Immortal and the Guardian Angel. There was no follow-up damage. Another crush on the outside of the base. They're looking for that pick-off over on the Rubik. The attack won't be enough. Again, the Ghost Sector
Radiant's
right
middle
on the
tower is
attack.
under attack.
Meant that he could dodge it out, but here comes the Templar Assassin once more. They keep him slowed up. The cold embrace is over on Tarkos. That initiation with the Rana all ends up in
Radiant's
North
middle
have to
tower
buy
is under
back,
attack.
defend the base. As they keep the
Slotted.
tracks up.
Razor
Shadows
is
take us.
going
Here they
for
come.
ACS last.
Jumping forward, initiation onto the Morphling. Arrow is forward, Nisha's BKB will soak it. And the Raven, very ineffective. Both the BKBs will already up. Morphling dropping so quickly, the waveform. He'll get out to safety. But the chain crushes continue to come into the Rubik will fall. The Eye of the Storm doesn't work, and they're going to reposition themselves. Rip that curse down. The Morphling has he got enough to survive the arrow and stuff. Oh no, the cold embrace. It's giving enough life back up to the slaughter. The God once again feels like he's absolutely a non-factor in this game, and rightly so. GG. Exotic Deer has a triple kill and finally puts game 1 down. Very shoved into the back.
Amazing control by Kinguin. They just completely locked down that Morphling. In between all the stuns, the silence, and then after the BKBs wore off, they hexed them.
So for Vega's lineup, they can just like shove in waves repeatedly, and Kinguin, they don't have enough catch, I think. I think this is kind of a rough game for Kinguin.
I really think the only way they win this game is if they can kill a brute like 3 or 4 times repeatedly before she gets out of
Call
control.
Drake it in. You can swap the axe in after he blink calls, and he's just terribly out of position without Berserker's call up. So
Top right now, Slayer. He was the one trying to be aggressive onto Bartos, but the Scorched Earth. AoE will be able to reach him. It's off Kuna. Forest trying to bottom lane. Half-Life gets the call. And the swing will be enough to bring down the silencers. No +2. Or no -2, but again.
Radiant's
Just
middle
have to
tower
burn
is
their
under attack.
fortification for this Forest Strike. Down bottom, Slayer. A nice double curse, and even Ancient Apparition being down. This Vega lane has turned into an aggro tri-lane. But Slayer with no Forest Strike
Radiant's
coming up
middle
cooldown
tower
now.
is under
They're
attack.
checking the trees. But this movement from Kinguin does not find the mark. Now it will, Slayer. A quick last word. And the curse into the tree. Sand King, he's in the tree line, wants to get out of here. Doesn't have mana to actually use his TP, but he's trapped in the trees with no real mana regen.
They have dingoes.
Where he is. He'll come free now. And there's a +2.
The cooldown is so low.
He's dead too. Another +2 on that off lane. Slayer's going to attempt to try and contest with a 6-minute rune. Fire Strike and Cold Feet. Catching out the Silencer. Karkle. Not much he can really do to defend this. Their Observer Ward was in the lanes. They didn't see the rotation of the Vega supports to the bot. They're trying to get the denial. Will be able to happen.
Where's your webs?
Hard dance waits the timeout. Face moves from Partos. He needs a little bit of mana to TP out. The 3-1 charges will give him that. But now the TP forward to the try to close the distance. But now 1 charges and face boots. That movement speed. Once again, can he TP out to safety? He's trying to juke it around the tree lines. The wall stomp. Now face boots back up, pulled out again. God moves in to finally put him down with the spawn spiderling. But Axe looking for his jump. He's got Blink Dagger available and 3 points up in Berserk's call.
Uh-oh, Sven might crux him. Sven does not have a Blink Dagger though.
They managed to pick up on the Viper. Paul and Mel with the swap. The King is beautiful from Karkle. 2 on the back lines. However, that Ice Blast will connect onto Panto, so all that regeneration of his, it will count for nothing as he shatters in the back lines. Doom was also burnt on this Ven.
Radiant
So Vega
structures are fortress under attack.
Courier's moving up as well, so now into the tree line, gets the reveal. They're holding onto the swap, now they pull it back up to the high ground. Nice kick, cancels off that Storm Bolt, as well as the silence speed. He can't just return it until now. But he misses the timing. Ice Blast, it triggers the back of the Earth Spirit with the Fire Strike that put him down. This Ven is a huge kill to take. Sonic Deer getting 423 gold for that one. Mid lane Silencer, on the run, the Orchid Pop should be enough. Not to mention the army of Spiderlings that continuously moves forward. God, Exotic Deer, wait for Terror, give him the vision, swap him back. So they're almost using Silencer as bait, but here comes your Ice Blast. He'll catch 3 heroes. The Sand King can't really do a hell of a lot. He'll end up going down. Exotic Deer is not low enough to shatter. Even with that one little Spiderling, or at least it looks like one, it's probably more than one. Try and nibble him down a bit further.
Poor Silencer.
Blade call onto 2 with the creep wave there. Killing Blade will execute the Silencer. And Axe most definitely is like Sean Bean right now. He's dying every single time he appears. Maybe trouble as well for the Earth Spirit. Kicks back, rolling ball. Doesn't get far enough. And into a second Culling Blade. Vega Squadron 16 minutes in.
They've lost everything.
On the map. So question marks start to appear. Vega are moving over.
They might get obliterated here. I think cannot take this fight. Not when all the way this low.
Exotic Deer just steals the regeneration rune. Moves back into relative safety, but that's a lot of Spiderlings to now try and tank up for a shot. God Strength burned by Sven. This timing needs to be perfect. Wait for Terror to reveal into the pit. The Doom is down, and the kickback is on to Sven. He doesn't have enough to fight this one. Ticking down with the Magnetize and the Global Silence. Vega can't help him. Attempted denial, but it won't work from the Ancient Apparition. 2 heroes down from Vega, and it's the 2 minutes of Ice Blast is back with the epicenter of Fire Strike. Hold him and kill him. 3 down in favor of God. Triple kill for him. He's looking for the 4th. Nisha will force up himself up, but the Orchid's back once more. A buyback into the game from the Doombringer. He's trying to get into this fight. Nisha hiding in the trees. Got the Sentry Wards. We can see the SK killing him off. He'll be able to do so. Down the Doom with the Scorch out. It's actually just Nisha by the pure corrosive skin, killing off the Ancient Apparition after death. And it's up to Silencer and Doombringer to make the Nisha. They're going in on bottom lane. He's got the Invis route, so jumps forward with the Viper Strike. Ven, no way to escape from this one. They turn everything on to ensure the death of him. Ice Blast is coming in, but Ven, what can you do here? Not a hell of a lot. And here's a level 2 Ice Blast to work with. The Karkle won't shatter. The Doom out in the Axe. Meanwhile, Ancient Apparition picked off by Exotic Deer as well, so they've the Axe from being able to blink himself forward. And a smart disengage from Kinguin, but they're not out of the woods just yet. The blink hole, it got Silencer and the Viper. 10-1 charges available. He can trigger them now. Under away to safety. But it puts Nisha smack bang in the middle of it with Exotic Deer. Both cores will fall.
I don't think
Vega will push down the mid. Sven, they force up him forward. The call is out once again from Axe. The spins are good, but not enough. They'll lose the Axe. God's fighting underneath the tower as well. The PKB will protect him. Slayer never really doing any kind of damage with that epicenter. So buyback, well, it was expended from the Viper. Roshan dropping quickly. Will dive it, in comes the epicenter. So quick up, they've killed it for Roshan already. Kinguin lose 2, and they're moving over. Nisha called up, controlled for the moment. The doom is over on him, but really it's all too late.
That was a
Ben won't even give a crap.
Under attack.
that was a clutch mother without BKB, without Aegis.
They're running forward.
Or
That's it.
killing that guy.
He fire strikes on 3. The global sounds is quickly up. They're fall through until the clean with BKB pop up. And before the back line, they're losing everything and probably even the game. With 3 heroes on the sideline with no buybacks available. You at least get that now from the VS, but 5 from the small pad. The sacrifice, but again the call is on point. 4 heroes gone. The dieback on the VS, and that is GG. Vega with a big hit through, it caused a couple of problems, but really, their whole lineup just hit that sweet spot.
Yeah, they had no way to catch the Brute. I think Slayer was actually the MVP for me this game. He like actually prevented one of the 2 crucial ganks on the Brood Mother. One of them they just screwed up.
You know now you can actually help people with party MMR to bring them up.
Is that how it works? I have no idea.
It's depending if the Tiny moves back down there. Right now the smoke breaks. It's Karkor who moves back in. Sorry, Castle. He'll go down. One last attack from God will make it work.
First blood.
Nice touch to give it to G. So it looks like they should.
Maybe they can go for more. They've got another Chaos Bolt right now. So what target is your target? No Arctic Burn available. Does he really want to burn the mana? Doesn't look like they have enough damage for it, but here they go once more. Rolling Boulder in. Chaos Knight's in trouble. Needs some space, and that space has been created. Slayer with a Burrow Strike, doing his work. Winter Wipe now also on the run. The damage is just way too much for them to deal with. A 1-second silence Disruptor. Slayer, Burrow Strikes back off cooldown. He'll use it to see the kill on the Disruptor, but rolling Boulder forward. Capsor looking for the kill on the Slayer, working with Pathos, and maybe they have enough. Arctic Burn's coming back off cooldown now. It's gone that long. The Council of the Root himself into Slayer. He'll find that kill, but now the Thunder Strike. He'll find a revenge kill. They just keep going. As a low hard dance is forced back underneath his own tier 1 tower. By dodging the rolling boulder, but now they can go again. Reality Rift into no Chaos Bolt. They use the Burrow Strike to start with. Disruptor puts up the ball for Slayer. It's locked in here and doesn't actually have anything but the Caustic Finale. A 1-second down the Earth Spirit, but you've got the Sata inside of Pathos. He just throws out the Hadouken, finds the kill. Reality Rift, pulling back Hansel. He now is up to the CK to get that kill, but he can't do it. He doesn't have the fly for me to break for the trees. People stick around for the kills, a rolling ball, a Burrow Strike will catch both of them, but they already got the slow in the line, but they get the Disruptor, the kinetic field, holding Vega in position on this safe lane. Slayer wants to run away, but he won't be so lucky. He'll Burrow Strike back through, maybe he can kill off the Disruptor. In fact, he can do so. He'll die for his sins, however.
I mean, Doom is still extremely tanky with phase boots of his own.
That's a good Dire Observer one. It sees just how much they're up against. They also want to stand the Disruptors on the back line, so here comes Armline. Out to the side, Reality Rift, they focus the Disruptor. Kinetic field to be up, but the Turnbringer, so much damage. His Shockwave hit perfectly into both CK as well as Night Stalker. CK will die for it. Another Hadouken, and he has the money into the trees.
Well played.
It's like every time I've looked back to that lane, it's being God like catching an avalanche and toss, being low on life. Defensively backing up to Bottle Charge. Top lane's going to erupt in just a second. Phantasm is up the rolling ball to kick from Karkor. Right in the money, gets stunned for the CK. Now he can get the Chaos Ball off onto the Doombringer. One Charges will not be burned. He had 9 of them up his sleeve. Holds on to all of them as they bail out. But Reality Rift pulls back the Raptor. Circle one, and that's why they Moonlight Shadow. They try and silence up the hill, but the arrow, it connects onto the Disruptor. It's exactly what Vega want to have happen. As long as they keep that momentum going, they kick the Sand King with the epicenter. Heavy amounts of damage. The Pride, that's what they're fighting on top of, making it difficult for Vega to get the upper hand until the curse locks in the Doom. He can't get his ulti up. He tried to get it on the Chaos Knight, who would have given Exotic a fighting chance, but now the chances are so low. He won't be able to survive. Reality Rift pulls him in. He couldn't even kill the Wyvern. And here you go, Moonlight Shadow in from the Wyvern. Arctic Burns on cooldown, splits the blast onto the Earth Spirit. Kick is nice, he'll dust up, giving the reveal and the Magnetize. Even the Earth Charge, it should be enough to kill the Wyvern. And he's ticking down with no points up in Cold Embrace, there's no regeneration. Cancel will lose his own life, 22 HP is what the Wyvern survives on Afterlife. Well, the cause of the glimpse is back off cooldown in 2 seconds time, so here goes to Phantasm, 3 seconds on the Oh! Instantly regret the decision! Run away now, Doom! That Raisin just got evaporated the wall, and Storm is nice, but only really catching the Mirana. Partos having to deal with the Night Stalker who's right on his tail, literally. Doom has a tail. 2 heroes down for Kinguin with no buyback available. Vega can now go in either for Roshan or they can try and force the tier 2 tower in mid. No detection, Burrow strike forward. At least the kick and silence will be there. Break free, and the curse. Earthspirit's gonna go down to Doombringer as well. The Tiny kill him off with the Static Link. That's a heavy amount of damage, 201 points of it. Stolen, but who's gonna go to tier pump it into? He's looking for the kill over on God. Burrow strike, able to start up over on Nisha. Slayer now is the target of Exotic Deer. 1-for-1 trade-off, but not looking for more. Tree pick up from Nisha. Has to close the distance on the Afterlife. Avalanche still on cooldown. Maybe you could toss Exotic Deer in, but Vega of Delta split. Maybe now even Vega go back in against Wall. The Avalanche with a cleave. The Storm is down. He has to the middle of it. He's trying to rely on the armor. Doesn't have the full hard yet. Even the Doom wants to God. They're going to lose both their cores. The cold embrace won't protect them. They'll pass them down. Morana's got some distance, but I don't think she's got the life. She'll take out 4 heroes lost for Vega. And Kinguin got the fight they always wanted in the exposed party, but how did they catch him? He blinks away, they didn't have the vision anymore. They don't have the attack. In fact, they've just completely blown their own wraparound. Through the Avalanche revealing the observer Slayer is going to execute it. Missed the couple of but still gets in there into the curse. Gem Carrier gets dropped. Instantly picked up by the Doombringer, however. Meanwhile, Towers, the tier 3s, the Phantasm, they're pushing in so you can get a pick up from the back line. That's going to be the disruptive grab, but everyone had to come back. The tier 3 Towers, once it's gone down from Vegas, Grace will slow this attack. Split the blast, triggering up the Lincoln Spear, Slayer will fall. Chaos back. They're all retreating back out. Now there's no more Phantasm illusions. Phantasm, so that's the victory right there.
They need to go next wave.
New tree, Afterlife, running forward down the left, lost his extra vision, but he sees the Tiny. Avalanche will hold him back for the moment. And now in goes the jump. The Lincoln Spear, no! Oh, what's the Doom though? It wasn't a Doom, it was just a Troll Trap. He didn't burn his big ult, he's looking for a different target to take him. Comes back into the fight, tossed into oblivion, and they want a bigger hit. Who can they find? A rolling boulder forward as the CK running back in through the mid. Tuskor can't actually close the distance, but Wyvern's position. He's in the perfect spot in the back line to get the curse off. They jump in forward. Where's that curse? He can't find a target. Now he's going to do it. It is the Earth Spirit who will go down the Storm. The BKB, nice Storm for Lando to walk straight out of it, but the Doom is out once more. This time, it is actually connected on the target. It's on to the Chaos Knight. Nowhere to go. The damage is too much from Kinguin. They're burning through him. CK will fight back. He's got no Phantasm. Just lost his melee racks on the bottom. Doom will be the sacrificial lamb. Everyone else needs to get out of here. The Lincoln Sphere protecting the Tiny. His TP's in 1 second time. Will go to the tree line. Oh no, the Razor! He gets hit, crippled up. God wants to kill him off. And now the 2 cores are trapped here for the moment. They both don't actually have the ability to TP out. So Exotic Deer will die to God. And Nisha will try and tank it up. He's got the cheese. He's cleaving up the wave. Is he happy with that death? All 5 heroes from Kinguin will fall.
If someone did that, they would be my hero for life.
Well, watch it closely. We have the power of instant replay. The drop down, the Afterlife kind of trapped him at the same time on the front line. It's where the initiate hit on the CK. He got his BKB off. Nisha trying to beat him down into the tree. Doesn't happen at the moment. Cold and Break. Chaos Knight, so much damage sold. 280 points of it. He's dead for 104 seconds. No buyback available. Doom almost caught up to the Winter Wyvern. He's up in the air. But this timer, if Vegas knew, with that Monkey King fight, they might suspect. There goes your Night Stalker with a jump in. It's not enough damage. The Doom will survive through all of this. Big silence on the SK. 3 heroes lost from Vega. Buyback comes out from the Night Stalker. Then tossing around Partos. He uses the Troll Trap to trigger the Lincoln Spear to fall into the Doom of God. 100 seconds for him on the sideline. Buyback is available. They'll use it now. They're trying to stop Roshan from being done. It's the refresh to Shan, which is on this Roshan. They buy back 1-2. DK doesn't have it. And Afterlife has just run in. He's there solo. All by himself. Triple Kinguin. They can go back into Roshan if they want to. Now Wyvern's in the neighborhood. They don't have a ward looking at him, but you can see the Earth Spirit wondering. Where are they? Arrow flies forward. He bodies it for God. They've almost brought down Roshan. Arrow strike forward. The storm is faded out. The cliff is pulling the SK, but it's pulling him all the way back into the Dire jungle. Roshan is slow. Arctic burn back up to the Wyvern. He's looking inside the pit. More illusions. More arrows fly forward. This time it connects over from the Doombringer. Roshan low. There's the jump in. The top is immortal. It's Nash who actually got the refresher. Cheese brings the head to the Tiny. They're trying to run out. God goes back into the fight. The curse is down. Space not created. Not by a long shot. So Vega out just to a heavily lost. Give us an inventory.
Thank you so much.
Who's got what? The refresher shards on the SK. So SK got the refresher shard. The cheese is over on the Tiny. And the Agassi Mortal was stolen by the Wyvern and burned.
He didn't actually have enough mana at the start of the fight. This, the mana cost on the Scepter is actually pretty important. He had like 200 mana starting the fight. If they could have cursed like as the Roach was falling, maybe they could have had a more clean escape, but poor Mirana just gets eyed up by the Doom every single time. She had a double damage at the start of the fight, which is why they were so keen on taking the fight, but she actually couldn't right click because she was in perpetual fear of just being taken out by the fight by Patos.
This looks impossible now from Vega. Tier 4 towers drop, the creep wave from already inside the base. They're going to glimpse the phantasming CK. And he just instantly gets the stun. They burn the BK Phoenix on his gear. The drain of all forms of damage. And without that damage, Vega cannot defend. In fact, that damage is being turned against him. 183 points into the quadrant. And that is it. Kinguin. It looked bumpy for them. They came out of the group stage at number 1, and now they get a chance to fight in the semi-final to play.
Brother, it's caught in the crossfire.